Hey people, what's up? And I'm here to do my top 5 Will Smith movies, and I've actually was supposed to do this a long time ago, but I guess I never came around to doing it, but here we go, right? Let's do it. First I want to say, this is not in the top 5, but did you ever see that Fresh Prince episode where his Will Smith's dad comes back from like abandoning him like all this time, and then he comes back and then they start hanging out, and then the dad's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go on a road trip, you know, you should come with me, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then at the end he's like, oh, I don't want him to come with me, and then he tells Uncle Phil, and then Uncle Phil has to tell him that his dad doesn't want to go, and then he starts crying at the end. That was moving. Anyways, at number 5 we've got Hancock, and this movie is actually like really cool. The way the commercials and the trailers promoted this movie, it looked like it was gonna be one of those like campy superhero movies where it just looked like it was just gonna be like some fun over the top, and it is over the top, but it just looked like it was gonna be some like little like fun PG movie, but it really wasn't. This movie, it had a lot of drama to it. It was pretty gritty too. And I actually really liked it. It was really good. It definitely, about midway, it definitely takes a more like serious, dramatic turn. But it was cool though in this, and the special effects were, at some points the special effects, especially on Blu-ray, kind of looked a little off a little bit in the beginning, where like you see him like when he's flying in the air and stuff, and he's trying to maneuver throughout different stuff. It kind of looked a little over the top, but overall it was really cool, and it was good. I just hate this cover. I mean, look at the cover. It's so stupid. It would have been cool if it was just his face, because they were giving out like little free copies at Best Buy maybe like 5-6 months ago, and that looked like a better cover, but this cover just looks stupid, doesn't it? And what's up with Charlize Theron on the cover? I mean, she looks horrific there. But yeah, it had a good mixture of laughs, seriousness, action. The action was really cool. I like in the end when he was fighting that guy in the hospital. That was pretty cool. It's a good movie. I definitely don't see this being like a franchise, so don't expect to see Hancock 2. So that was pretty cool, and it looks pretty good on Blu-ray, I have to say. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Men in Black, and not Part 1, but I'm gonna go with Men in Black Part 2. And for some reason, I kind of like this one more than the first one. I'm really not sure what it is, but whenever I think of Men in Black, I tend to think of like this movie for some reason. I like the beginning where he's with that new guy in the beginning, where like they're going to that big worm guy's in the subway, and he's got to take him on one-on-one, and he does, which is weird, because you would think it would take like 10 guys to contain that big ass worm that he's fighting in the subway station. But he gets it done. And a memory I have of this is I remember I saw this in the theater. It was like some kind of special promotion thing that I saw. It was like a Burger King featured movie, and I got to see it for free. And I just remember liking it a lot. And Rosario Dawson is in this, and Laura Flynn Boyle is in this, and Tony Shalhoub, is that his name? Shalhoub from Monk, he's in this, and oh, and I like the part where they're in that little subway, the station where they go to the headquarters, and you see a little Burger King there. It's kind of funny.
Welcome to Planet Earth. In your case, there are some rules and regulations. Go out only at night. If you must go out during the daylight, only the East Village. Is there no service? Hey.
But yeah, I like this one for some reason more than the first one. This one's shorter, and it's like sweeter, and I mean, it's like it gets to the punch quicker, you know. It's just sweet and simple and short, and I like that. And I like the Biz Markie little thing in the little mail office part thing. At number 3, I'm gonna go with another sequel, and that's Bad Boys 2. And I definitely like this one better than the first. I know a lot of people like the first one better. And Martin is actually a lot funnier in the first one. For some reason, have you noticed like Martin stopped being funny? Like, I think it was right around after maybe Bad Boys. He just stopped being funny. I don't know what happened. But this one is awesome. The action is so over the top. It's so crazy. And for a movie that's an hour, like 147 minutes, it doesn't seem that way because it's so like, it's so crazy. It's so over the top. And this is in Miami, and I know it's not in my area of Miami that it's filmed. That it's filmed at the area that they always film movies in Miami in, South Beach, where like that's not the only part of Miami. But yeah, this was cool. I like this one a lot better than the first one. And what else is there to say? Oh, this one comes with the Jay-Z music video, and it's got 2 discs on it. But I'm thinking, why does it have 2 discs? It's like disc 1 is just the movie, and then the second disc is like five features, and it's not like it's like a 3-hour documentary. No, and I need to hurry up. But yeah, this is cool, and I like the box. I remember I got this for Christmas when it first came out, and now you can get it for like $2 everywhere. It's crazy. And number 2, this movie is awesome, and it's I, Robot. And this one I actually had on DVD, but I rebought it on Blu-ray because it was so awesome. And this movie looks ridiculous on Blu-ray. It's one of like the best looking movies. But it's such an awesome futuristic movie. I love when he does these like action future movies. It's so cool. I love the robot. Let me see if I could show him to you. No, I can't. But you know who I'm talking about. These little guys back here. I think his name's Sonny. Oh, he tore it up in this movie. This movie's so awesome. I love the futuristic, like the city I think it's supposed to be like Chicago, like 2035. It looks so awesome. Like it's just everything. Like the CGI is awesome in this. The detail is just incredible. The story is really cool too. I like the whole robot and the rules and stuff that they have, that the law that the robots have to follow. It's so cool. I just don't understand that like it's like 1 million of those robots, and it's just him. Even though like he does have like a robot arm that everybody's seen this movie. Screw it. I ain't messing, no spoilers. But yeah, like, and then it's like he like fights so many of them, and he pretty much tears all of them up. It's just, he's like the new Schwarzenegger in this movie. It's just crazy. I mean, he does get hurt a little bit, but I mean, the normal guy would like get his ass kicked finding one of them, let alone 20 of them. And Shia LaBeouf is in this movie, for those people that forgot. He has a little small role in this. And like, I think this was like on his way to becoming like ridiculously famous. He's like, let me be an iRobot before I take over the world. One is the best Will Smith movie ever, in my opinion, and it's I Am Legend, and I love this movie so much. It is so I know it's a remake, but the story is so cool. You know, him being like the last person left on Earth, and he's got to fight like these little creatures that are like tearing the shit out of people up. Oh, you have to get this movie on Blu-ray. It just shows off how amazing it is. I love the Bob Marley references thrown out throughout this movie. It's awesome. You have to check out the new ending. The new ending is so much better than the one that was in the theatrical version of the movie. It is so good. It definitely changes the outcome of the movie. Like, this movie was awesome even with the theatrical ending, but when you see this movie with the new ending, you're gonna be like, oh, this movie is just amazing. It's just flawless. I love this movie. And there's this one scene where the dog dies, and he's in that little video store, and you see a close-up of the dummy.
Please say hello to me.
Didn't you think the dummy was gonna move? At least I thought I did. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Those were my top 5 Will Smith movies. This was not my best top 5 at all, but hopefully you'll enjoy it, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. And Will Smith is awesome. I want to be him.